Hi, I'm Naima Tenenbaum, and this is Classroom Managed. This course covers effective, research-based classroom management. So many classroom management systems fall flat because it's either a weak system that hasn't been proven time and time again, or there aren't practical ways of putting the lessons into action. This course will give you the foundation for classroom management that has been proven to be successful. It's going to include handouts to guide you through and help you to implement everything you learn. By the time you're finished with all the modules and exercises, you will have, guaranteed, gained life-changing strategies for dealing with some of the most frustrating experiences in education. In the first module, we'll discuss how to sell our students on behaving. Before getting into details of managing crisis, we need to first explore the foundations of success and stability. Instead of working against students, we're going to explore how to work with them. Teachers decide to teach because they're enthusiastic about teaching. I've never heard a teacher get burned out because of the schoolwork and say, yeah, I realized I just didn't like science. But every single teacher dislikes discipline issues. It almost always goes sour because of classroom management problems. Businesses close when they don't know how to market to their customers properly, not because they suddenly realized they weren't competent professionals, most of the time. Teachers are selling a product, academic opportunity, to their students. And through proper behavior management protocols, we can sell our product effectively. No child that I know misbehaves simply because he's a nasty person. Most of the time, it's because he's not sold on the teacher and the classroom management system. These days, kids are diagnosed with disorders left and right. They're so unhappy with their school experience. It would be ludicrous to suggest that someone that's unhappy with their job should go on antidepressants or attention-enhancing medications to solve the issues. So why is this our solution for our students and for ourselves? The way to start implementing is to think, what do you as a teacher intrinsically want? There's something that pulled you into teaching. Maybe it was the thought of having a relationship with students, making a difference, imparting knowledge. What do you intrinsically like about teaching? You could have applied to a job as a garbage man or anything, but you chose teaching. What was the impetus? What I find when I speak to teachers again and again and again is they say it's such a powerful job. To be able to give over to students is so fulfilling. So the way to do that is to have a systematic method. You can't afford to just play around. The kids will be looking out, they're making that first impression, they're making that judgment. How you give over that high stakes message should be done in a proven, effective way. You can't afford to be a guinea pig and try to work your way through mistakes. The third thing that we're going to think about is personalizing the program. As a teacher, you want this to be a rewarding job. So what can you specifically, individually give to the students? You're coming with specific knowledge, a specific skill set. What is the unique flavor that you feel that you can give over to your students? And that is your greatest asset, the best thing you can give. You are thinking maybe consciously, maybe subconsciously, how can I maximize my impact the most? So thinking about personalizing the program is thinking about what specifically you can give to them and how you can give your gift over to them. And then follow-up and improvements are very important for ongoing troubleshooting. When I was a student, I heard teachers say, I learned so much from my students. And I didn't understand, aren't you the ones lecturing all day? And then when I became a teacher and I was explaining something and tons of students would ask clarifying questions, well, obviously it wasn't clear enough. Something wasn't working and I had to improve on it. And that's the way teachers learn from their students. They learn how to be the best teachers. And when a teacher is a great teacher, the students learn well. And you're always gonna have to troubleshoot. Anyone who tells you you're gonna have 100% guaranteed results in any one program, that would be ridiculous. That's crazy. But the same way that you can be a great parent and have great parenting skills, but that doesn't necessarily mean your kids aren't ever going to get in fights. But it does mean that you're going to handle it in the right way. You'll all move on, and your relationship won't only continue, but it's going to solidify. Make sure to look over the handout, which outlines what we learned in this first module. Where it says passion, write down what makes you excited to teach. What makes you happy in the classroom? In the methods section, you can go over different ways that you could check in on your progress and make sure that you're happy about how things are going. Schedule ongoing meetings with the principal or mentor or whoever helps you with classroom management. In the personalized section, you could think about your specific model of teaching. What is your most important goal? Is it teaching kids how to read? Is it making kids feel welcome? Is it helping students learn how to communicate and speak to others? Having this goal in mind will give your class its unique flavor. Then in the feedback section, you'll want to write down how you're going to know if the system is working or not. How are you going to get the proper feedback? Further exercises will accompany future modules to make this process as simple as can be, and I hope you'll join me the whole way through.